This is, I took it down too fast. Job 13. Living letters. Although you can actually just touch the screen of a passage that you like, that I'm reading. Like you see right here, these numbers. And if you hear a verse that I'm reading, you want to interact with it, you can touch the screen, and the Holy Spirit will cause you to have a reaction. It's like I receive, saying I receive, allowing the living letters of the word in Hebrew to touch your heart. Okay. Look, my eye has seen it all. My ear has heard and understood it. What you know, I know too. I am not less than you. But I would speak to El Shaddai, and I delight to reason with El. But you smear with falsehood worthless healers. Let me read that again. But you smear with falsehood and worthless healers of all of you. So Job's upset with them, right? If you would only be silent, then I would be your wisdom. Please hear my reasoning and listen to the pleadings of my lips. Would you speak perversely for El and speak deceit for him? So El is like El Shaddai. Sorry, I've got to get positioned again. That's the El, and sometimes El is short for El, Elohim. Or I probably butcher it, but I try. I may have the vowels not quite right. Okay. Would you be partial towards him? Would you plead for El? Would it be well when he searches you out? He knows his heart's being searched out. And he's saying, man, would it be well with you when he searches your heart out? I'm going to read it again, right? 9. Would it be well when he searches you out? Or could you deceive him as one deceives a man? Verse 10. He would certainly reprove you if you secretly show partiality. Should not his excellence make you afraid, and the dread of him fall upon you? Verse 12. Your weighty sayings are proverbs of ashes. Your shields are shields of clay. Be silent before me, and let me speak, and let whatever comes upon me. Verse 14. Why do I take my flesh in my teeth? That's an interesting statement. And put my life in my hands. I think he's saying because he's speaking rashly, he's saying, why do I do such a thing, right? Because he's taking his life into his hands when he speaks of God and says, he says he has wisdom, he has understanding, and let him speak, right? So reading it again, verse 14. Why do I take my flesh in my teeth and put my life in my hands? Because, he says, because if you speak rashly to God, you he will let you speak rashly to him. I've spoke rashly to him before. I've held him to his covenant. Not that he needs any help, but I've said, God, you promised, and held on to the will and testament of the word, and said, you promised that this would be. It's like I'm taking hold of that word that says, when the Lord delivers you, it's forever. Okay? It didn't say Lord. But, when Elohim delivers you, it is forever. I'm taking hold of that word, and I'm going, you said that, so it's true. So command everything off of me. Right? Sorry for rambling. Verse 16. Oh no, back verse 15. Though he slay me, I wait, but I show my ways to be right before him. Verse 16. He also is my deliverance, for a defiled one does not come before him. Very interesting. Verse 17. Listen closely to my words, and with your ears to what I say. Look, please, I have prepared my case. I know that I am in the right. Who is he who would strive with me? For then I would keep silent and die. Verse 20. Only twofold do not do it to me. Only twofold do not do to me. Then I am not hidden from your face. Oh, in other words, don't kill me twice. That's what he means. Okay, so he's saying, don't kill me, because he's saying that he's risking before the face of God, angering God, right? He says, it's okay if you kill me this time. Just don't kill me in the lake of fire too, right? Only twofold do not do to me. And there's only kill me once. Then I am not hidden from your face. Verse 21. Withdraw your hand far from me, and let not dread of you make me afraid. Then call, and let me answer, or let me speak, and you reply to me. So he's asking El Shaddai to come on and have a conversation with him. El Shaddai, I want to have a conversation too. How many are my wickedness and sins. Let me know my transgression and my sin. Why do you hide your face and reckon me as your enemy? And he's talking to El Shaddai here. He's saying, why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't you telling me what I did wrong to get in this fix? Verse 25. Would you frighten a leaf driven to and fro? And would you pursue dry stubble? For you write bitterness against me, and make me inherit the wickedness of my youth. Interesting that he said you would write it. So he's saying, you wrote this in my book, or it would not have happened to me, right? Interesting. For you write bitterness against me, and make me inherit the wickedness of my youth. It means he may have not been such a good guy when he was a young man, huh? "27. And put my feet in stocks, and look closely to all my paths. You draw a limit for the soles of my feet." He can't walk very far. That's because he had sores on the soles of his feet. That's why he was limited. Why he drew a limit to how far he could go. Verse 28. And he, like that which is rotten, wasted away as a garment that is moth eaten. Okay, well, obviously, if you're in a fix, you can talk to God real straight on, and he'll listen to you.